Hey everybody, I made it in. I have not seen Ginger as of yet. I haven't spoken to her today. She may come in, may not. If she don't, we'll figure something out. Uh, I saw Joe Fix It for You was in here earlier, and Dark Lord Minute. He's back. Hey, Dark Lord Minute. Hey, Butler Family Farm. Jerry and Susan. Yes, I lives. But yeah, just getting situated here. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly. Um, yeah, I was just trying to get here. I wanted to give Ginger a little bit longer just in case she's going to pop in. I don't know if she will, like I said, may or may not. But yeah, we all got lives outside of YouTube. So, I mean, things come up, things happen. You got to do certain things. Sometimes you need a break. So, I do not begrudge her in any way of taking a night off by any means. Yes, it's a lot to carry me around on your back. Uh, she may very well be dealing with them bacon seeds. Ain't anytime. Hey, Nanny, I didn't get to see it. I didn't get the alert or anything. Did your video drop yet today, or is it scheduled to drop a little later? Uh, which I hadn't even been on YouTube. I got caught up watching TV earlier and almost late trying to get ready and get in here. So me being that nerd neck, Thor was on earlier the movie, and I started watching some of it and lost all track of time. So if you don't know, if I hadn't explained it before, I always call myself a nerd neck because I'm half nerd and half redneck. I still love my sci-fi stuff, my comic books, and all that. Corn biscuits, man. I gotta watch this when we finish this up. Seriously, that sounds so good. Hey, Johnny. Yeah, that's no problem, brother. Focus on the road. Too many idiots out there not to focus on the road. Hey, been there, done that. Leftovers is my best friend. Matter of fact, I got some leftover pork chops and some leftover sausage in the refrigerator right now. So I'll be dealing with that a little later. I actually made a video about it, and I was testing out a new microphone because you know I had already ordered one when I made that video with the barnyard and everything, and I already had a problem with it. Y'all know. If you watch my videos, you know that microphone can give me a fit. But so I invested in something else, and I decided to test it out, grill some pork chops, stuff like that. I still have to edit video, try to get it up. Unbeknownst to me at the time, during I think like the second part, maybe the third part, because I had to stop it a couple of times because you're just sitting there looking at listening to me talk, watching the top of the grill, ain't doing anything while stuff was cooking. But I didn't think about it. I left the main door of the house open. I was on the porch, and the storm door was the only door that was there. So you can see all up in the house, and TV's playing in the background. And then, yeah, Gina, she don't like to be on camera too much. And I had no idea when I was searing the first pork chop up, about to take it up in the video before I showed it on camera. If you look over my back, you can see Gina walk through the kitchen and go to the fridge. And then she comes back through and she's clearly holding a cold snack in her hand. and looks like a deer caught in the headlights. So I have to try to take a little time and come up with a way to block her out because she don't want to be in my video unless I can talk her into it. So mm, yeah, anytime that right there, leftover spaghetti just get it's like chili or something like it. It just gets better and better the longer it sits in the fridge. Well, until it starts turning green, then it's a little too far there, but and growing fuzzy stuff on it. But yeah, leftover spaghetti, chili, you know, vegetable soup, stuff like that. It just gets better, more flavor the next day. Yeah. Ow. Got a little elbow injury there. Not really an injury. It's just it flares up, starts hurting sometimes. Uh, Not knowing if Ginger's going to make it tonight or not, I may as well see if I can share the link. Let's see. I shall see. I'm kind of trying to break myself from always looking at my phone for the live chat because I should be looking on my screen here and I keep looking down over here at my phone. So let's see if I can remember how to do this. Uh-huh. I think I might have did it, guys. All dang, Johnny. Yeah, I got to catch those two. This may not be it. I may just hang around till about 7 tonight, knock off. And I really need to try to edit that video. I want to get it out, tomorrow. I'd love to have it out before, oh, excuse me, Homestead Hangout starts, And if I can get a chance while I'm going through that video, I can check out the pheasant videos too. Because I mean, if you grew up in the country, you grew up, quail hunting, squirrel hunting, bird hunting, stuff like that, deer hunting, whatever. It is awesome to get to see something like that you've always wanted to hunt, like pheasants. Um, in a video like that, especially getting to see good friends hunting and doing that and enjoying themselves. I mean, it's a good thing, y'all. I fly tie. I was tied in flies. Now you gonna hit the river? Well, when y'all thaw out. That's something you don't get to do around here in Georgia too much. You got bass and everything else, but I mean, you don't have the shoot, what does you catch? Salmon? I think salmon. It's well, maybe salmon, but trout. Yeah, fly fishing for trout. That's what it is. See, I don't even get to watch enough. I don't know what it is. But yeah, we don't have that stuff around here. Okay. Here. I just had to give the wife my wallet, guys. I'm done. No, she needs my driver's license. She's doing the taxes currently. So, or she might be buying a new car. I don't know. Things happen. We never stop fly fishing around here, even frozen lake. That's that's hardcore, brother. I would like to see a video of you out there whipping that big rod around, popping that flyer on top of the ice. Oh, you just time for the shop. Okay, that's pretty cool. Hmm? Nanny Tam, I don't know what's going on. I thought everybody could see me. I don't know. I was I see me good on here for a change, so okay, do your thing, Nanny Tam. Uh, okay, Xander, real quick question: do you like uh cayenne peppers or jalapeno peppers? Okay, I happen to know they grow really great in the sunshine, and y'all got a lot of that over there in the summer. I got a cool variety. I could probably send you a couple packets for real. I hope you have a lot better luck than I did with some of them. Hey, Canadian Family Life. How y'all doing? And yeah, I know Johnny mentioned about the old tractor. I bet it is pretty good, Xander. Anytime. Glad you back. Think about that, y'all. Homemade pepper spray that even the cops around here want. That's pretty tough. And I hadn't been long figured out how to do that. Hey, Dink and Tank, how are y'all? Oh yeah, I was going to talk about. Yeah, Johnny talked about me trying to do something with that old tractor as a project. It's just a lot more money than I want to sink into an old tractor. I don't even know if it can be fixed or not. To be honest, it probably can by the right person. I'd probably rather just, to be honest, just if somebody has a tractor that's got a good transmission, needs a motor, you know, and some other parts, maybe sell it to them, keep it going. I really don't need anything that big anyway. I'd like to have a smaller tractor, you know, if I could, something like kind of like Johnny's got, kind of like Dale's got, something about that size. You can put a bucket, hay fork, stuff like that on. And hopefully later on down the road, I might be able to get one. I don't know, but it'd be kind of cool to have. Okay, what? Oh, it says you need to. Okay, yeah. I actually heard about a guy that was showing out in the back of a cop car, and he got uh, he got sprayed for showing out, trying to kick the windows out of the car. And then later on that night, he was in the jail locked up, and he decided to go wash his face. And they said it started all over again when that water hit it. So I've already forgotten just that dang quick, and I'm sorry. What did Nanny Tam make for a video? And if you can't answer, I know Xander knows exactly what it is, and he will. But pickled jalapenos. That's something I've never had, but I've actually had some dang fine cornbread and other things. Yeah, yeah, cornbread. Cornbread is a good thing, Alexander. You ain't lying. But I've had some dang good jalapeno poppers from the local uh, butcher shop right up the road there in a little town called Broxton. About 8 miles from here. Um, they actually cut jalapeno in half and clean it out good. But they put, instead of just cream cheese, they put ground sausage inside of it and then wrap it in bacon. Man, you don't have to put seasoning on it or anything. Just ready to go. Anytime we're planning a big cookout or whatever with the family, and we're going over there to my sister-in-law's house, or we're going to be here and everybody's coming, I'm bad to grab some of those. And they actually have some great link sausage over there. They actually make a jalapeno maple cheese sausage, and they have pineapple sausage, which both are amazing. I have not had. I'm sure I'll probably have suburban hillbilly in some dish at the Mexican restaurant. I mean, I probably have, but as far as like just taking them out and putting them on something uh, like a taco salad or just a burger or whatever, I that's just not my thing. I don't even know how spicy they are if they've been pickled. Because on a regular jalapeno is a little too hot for me. Put chili on all of them. Also forgot bacon bits for cheese. Y'all drive me crazy with this video. I got to get out there and watch it. I mean, if I like it, I'm going to share it out. Dang, Johnny. Another polar vortex. That's going to be rough. I know it's like worse on y'all than it is us over here. Like if we're 20 degrees, y'all are like below zero over there. Dang. Yeah, that is correct. Suburban hillbilly. I thought I'd picked a bunch of mine. I was picking them, and I shouldn't have been picking them, but or putting them up or something. But I was actually picking a bunch of them, giving them away to family because they love jalapeno poppers too, and sometimes they bring me some. So, uh, but oh man, again, Johnny, that gun, brother. Hey, Suburban Hillbilly, just as soon I forgot it last time. Just as soon as I get to go to my sister-in-law's house, her husband is dying to try it too. I told him about it, and we're going to probably try it at the same time. I'm going to try to get some of that on video, and that way you see the proof we tried it. So I thought about opening before that, and I said, no, I want to wait. I want to hold out. I want to make it, something good. But yeah, but yeah, I actually that day I was out there grilling one day when I had the old grill by the front of the porch or down in front of the porch, and I looked up on I had my all my pots on the front porch then, and I looked up and I saw one. And I said, man, I gotta do something with that because I actually had some banana peppers one time, and I grabbed one off one day, sliced it open, and cut it in strips, and put some butter and salt and pepper on it, and made a little tinfoil boat and just set it on the grill and let it cook. And when you cook it like that, it's not pickled. That that banana pepper tastes like a really sweet bell pepper. I mean, that thing was good. So when I was out there grilling another day, I saw a jalapeno on there that I missed picking. So I said, let me get that off and try it the same way. And my brother had told me that he'd got a hold of something one time that if it had, it almost like it tried to split down the sides, right along the edge and on the side, and it would have like this little brown line going down like it tried to split open. He said, if you get one of them, it's going to be hot. I didn't think about that. I got it and I cut it up and I put it in that tin foil and I put it on that grill and let it cook for a little bit. And I looked at it and I said, that's got to be done. And I grabbed me a piece of it up and took me a bite. I done had a few cold snacks, and I took me a bite of that and it crunched when I bit into it. It wasn't near done. Hey, Piggy, how you doing, brother? And that thing set me on fire. I was out there frothing at the mouth and stuff was running everywhere. That thing was flat out hot to be a jalapeno. I've never had one that was cooked to be that hot. Yeah. I've seen a lot of talk about the storms and stuff. Let's see what I saw there. Brewing near Oregon, Washington, Northern California. Oh, that's pretty wild. I hope old Tony Kettle Kitchen and them's got the old hatches batting down up there. But yeah, yes, Andrew. Y'all don't know what it is the second week of June, but after that you get a lot of it, I'm sure. Yeah, Piggy, I've been hearing great things about it already. I've got to watch that. That's what I was, you know, talking to Gina about it earlier. I think I'm gonna probably knock this one out about 7, and just I want to try. I gotta try to edit a video anyway. I may try to bring that one up and watch it, and I also got to try to watch Johnny and Dale's pheasant video. I really want to see those too. So, oh man, she did. I watched her first introduction video the other day. I mean, I could tell she was nervous at the beginning, but I mean, man, she just smoothed right out and settled down and just just went right on with the video, made a good one. And I knew she was going to make a great one. And if I like it, I'm gonna probably share it out too. I'm gonna put you all over YouTube as far as my little 162 subscribers will take you. Get a little fan going. Getting a little stuffy back here. Oh yeah. Anytime I got to watch that. Johnny had mentioned to me the other night about how he had a great one coming out, and I was like, okay, we got to do it. I got to see it. All right, Johnny, go eat you a belly full there in Jose's and enjoy it, brother. Yes, sir. That's right, Dark Little Minute. We're gonna push it and try to keep going. Like I said, I got to get that video edited and get it out. It seems like folks are kind of liking the little bit of farm stuff I've been putting out. I hope they'll like a little bit of pork chops. If I can ever get that video edited and get it out and find a way to get Gina edited out of it. Because I is not the best editor. So that pudding was dandy. That's right, Piggy. I'm telling you, Yo, if Piggy sees something in you, he gonna push you, try to get you there. Yeah, Piggy gave me that initial shove, and I made a comment about when Ginger mentioned that chili collaboration, Chili Smackdown 2023, I think it was. She mentioned that. I was like, that sounds like a good idea. And and the next thing I know, she starts talking about wanting to send me an email, and I'm like, uh-oh, what's going on? And she invites me. Next thing I know, here we go. I'm making a pot of chili and putting it on YouTube. Yeah, Johnny's all about Jose's now. That's his place. I think if he has a few more meals there, they're gonna make him part owner. But yeah, I said I'm hoping y'all will be able to hear me better in a lot of my videos now because I made a little purchase. If I can get this little thing open, this cool little tin box here, and inside is that. If I can get it right. Some microphones, wireless. So thanks, Pete. Yeah, I tried them out in a video I made yesterday. I still got to edit that and try to do something with it. But watching it back, I mean that the sound was so much better. And I actually walked away from the camera on my phone. I walked away from the phone to the other side of the porch and back to the camera in the video, and it didn't miss a beat. I mean, you can still hear me the whole way through. And there, I mean, these, I mean, it's one thing that plugs into your phone on where your charging port is, and then you just clip the microphone on you, hit the button. If when the light turns green, it's linked up, so you know it's working. Oh yeah, I wish I could have heard what I was saying during that. You might have got something from closed caption, Natty Tam. But it just I wish old fat boy would have been able to climb up in there and show y'all a little more. There's no telling what's laying in that barn that my brother left behind, or something that Daddy put in there, or anything else. But but yeah, so if I ever get that, I watched the video back, except for the dang part where Gina walks in front of the door to the house, the storm door, and back during the video. She don't like being seen on the camera like that, so she wants me to get that part out. So I got to figure out how to cut and edit maybe a little bit, or put a little something over her in the background. But yeah, I was not even thinking I left the big door open and the storm door was closed, but you can see right up in the house. Like 2.5 men was playing on the TV in there. but but yeah, I mean, I watched it the whole way. I watched. I think I recorded like 4 parts. I watched them back through, and you could hear me all the way through. Normally, I turn my phone up like 3/4 full volume to hear me, and that with those mics, it was like half volume. You can hear me clear. So I'm hoping that's going to help things out. I'm hoping it's going to make things better. But then I have to listen to me talk, so I don't know how it's going to work out. But I ain't only got 5 watching right now. I'm glad y'all are here. I'd be by myself if y'all would. But it's something else must be going on tonight, or somebody else got a hot video everybody's watching. That's great. Everybody wants to be entertained. I don't blame them a bit. I have to get a refill. I know y'all really want to know all about that. Have y'all been watching? I don't know if they had I don't know if they had a video out this week or not. Uh, but yeah, I didn't see it. Have y'all been watching the 9 Acres of Nothing podcast with Ginger and Dale? Because I mean, they've been telling a lot of good truths on there, and that thing's been really interesting. And I hope people that are thinking about starting a farm life or think they're ready for farm life or want to, start a homestead or whatever, I hope they watch some of those. Learn what you actually go through. Suburban Hill is getting ready to start planting. I think we're still going to be cold. Some this week, I don't think it's going to be that bad. Not like it. Well, I think maybe 30, 33 or something like that. Um, tomorrow, the next day or something like that, it's going to be like 33. I never watched Northern Exposure. I did see a little bit of it time to time. That one where they have like the mooses walking through town and all that, the comedy show. Is that it? I'm not necessarily over winter. I just want it to be cool and dry without a ton of wind blowing. Because I love to get out there and get me a fire going and sit out there by the fire pit, have me a nice drink, maybe have a smoker going or a grill going or something like that, and just relax, listen to the sound of the wood crackling pop, and just enjoy my night. Maybe hear a few coyotes cross the road there holler. Well, dang, now we're down to 4. Oh, Canadian Family Life bailed out. 4-year contract in nowhere, Alaska. Ah, I think I saw like bits and pieces of that show. I never did get around to watching it too much. Probably should though. I mean, probably better than any of the new stuff that's on TV now. Yeah. Yeah. Well, honestly, I've been thinking for a while about, hey, Beverly Moffat, uh, when we walked through. Yeah, I think I remember that. But yeah, if I could ever talk Gina into it, I've been told with the idea of getting this direct TV cut off and let's get the antenna. I mean, to be honest, most of what I watch is on YouTube anyway. So why not? But she don't like that idea. Yeah, Prime. Yeah, Prime's bringing back some shows I've heard. Which I mean, I don't even know what channel it's on. Actually heard they brought Night Court back, and I've seen commercials for it. John Larroquette's in it, but I don't know if anybody else is. Hey, Rebecca, touched by yarn. How are you? Everybody's probably running late trying to cook supper. Yeah, I used to watch Night Court faithfully. I used to watch Night Court and Cheers. Probably why I like my drinks so good. But there's a lot of those old shows I miss. I was trying to think. Uh, there's actually some on Pluto TV. It's free. It's a free TV app. Everybody probably already knows about it. And well, I mean, they have like all kind of classic TV channels. They got like Happy Days channel and all that on there. Gunsmoke. You know, a lot of the older shows. You know, yeah, I don't even have any satellite in the bedroom. I just stream. I go in there and watch. Most of the time, go to Pluto TV and watch South Park and some other show on there at night, just flipping through the channels. I actually kind of got into watching that Tiny House something channel where they have like a deadline to build somebody a tiny house or whatever, and they had the big reveal at the end. I got into watching that a little bit. Yes, they killed Kenny a lot. Then they made him a superhero. I'm sorry to hear that, Beverly Moffat. I hope she's doing okay or better. Or I'm not sure of the situation. Xander's ready for spring. I'm kind of ready for spring turkey hunt. I've actually been trying to cut back. Well, not just for turkey hunting. For myself, my health, whatever. I got about 300 pounds. So me and Gina's trying to start the low carb diet. Been doing it for a couple of days now. Hopefully, I'll see a little difference soon. But I want to be where I can get around and go turkey hunting again, and he won't be hurting me so bad. Be able to get around a lot better too. That's good, Beverly. Glad to hear that. Anytime, I hope your family's doing better as well. I heard about the accident and all. I hate to hear that. Anytime anything like that happens, it's terrible. As long as they're clear, that's good. But yeah, things are kind of running a little slow anyway tonight and in the chat. No, not in the chat, but I mean, just not a lot of people are here to watch anyway. Uh, Ginger's not here, so I guess everybody decided to stay home, not show up to the show. But that's fine. We'll hang out a little while till 7. Like I said, I really I want to try to watch some other videos myself tonight and try to get that one edited if possible. Hopefully, get that out for y'all tomorrow sometime. And my phone just went off. I don't know what the heck that is. It's probably some random alert. It was. But y'all ain't chopped liver. Y'all sirloin steak. Yeah, I'll say that, Piggy. I think she's what was drawing all the men folk here. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I really want to try to get out of here at 7. Take care of that. I know y'all probably want to get off, and if y'all heard about Dale and Johnny's bird hunting videos, I know y'all gonna want to watch that too. And if you ain't seen Annie Tan's video, you're gonna want to watch it too. So I thank I thank the Lord for that one. Annie Tan, glad they're alive. They're gonna hurt and be in bad shape for a while. Right now, better than alternative. Suburban Hillbilly, y'all ain't just that. Y'all are surf and turf. Y'all are like a lobster in the finest state there is. Is that okay? They should probably go back and say it's a start. Thank you, Piggy. I'm glad somebody likes me out there. If 8% of me, y'all, I'm proud of that. So, uh, the filet is a pretty dang good steak. Darn prices shot up on them too. I used to get them at Walmart, the Angus, you know, uh, filet mignon like that, and it wouldn't just be the little perfectly rounded one they put the bacon around. Just actually had a little tail piece over to the side, kind of like that, and you actually get a little more than you would at with a restaurant filet. And I could get them for like $6, $7 a piece a couple of years ago. I mean, now just that little piece of steak is like 14, $15, $16 or more. Love me a good cowboy ribeye. Yeah, that's true. I'm gonna get ready for pre and pooch. Yeah, I like me a good cowboy ribeye, and that thing is like massive. And I was getting those like $14 a piece. And me and Gina could both eat off of it. And shoot, now they're like $26 a piece. Last I looked. So I noticed yesterday my nephew's got a couple of good looking little yearlings out there. I might have to pin one up and get me a little sweet feed. Get them ready. At least let I know where they come from anyway. That's what somebody was talking about the other day. All this stuff, you don't know where it comes from. It could come from overseas somewhere. You have no idea where your food comes from anymore, unless you do it yourself. I plan on uh, getting more plastic pots out and try to grow me a little stuff this year again. If I can, try to grow a little more. I only had 2 cayenne pepper plants. I could hardly have a dang enough. I had enough to make just enough to make pepper sauce with 2 bottles at one time, and then by the time they come around again, it would try to darn freeze them. Captain Cage Free. Hey, how you doing, Captain Cage Free? Glad to see you. Thank you for coming over. I'm glad Johnny Gillum sent you. boneless skin chicken breast. Yep. Yeah. I've been buying just a little here and there. That's it. Trying to get by. I bought those pork chops, which is it's the family size package of pork chops from Walmart, and it's the assorted chops, different sizes, different cuts. And I actually got that. It's a good size pack. It was like $12.99. Still kind of steep, but I mean it's not as bad as trying to buy beef right now. Yep. It just depends on the cut. You got to take a good look at that steak. I feel the same way camping cage free. Just look at the pictures and wish. Hey, sometimes you got to go for that can of meat up there and try to make something with that. The way things are going now. But I have noticed if you like drumsticks, most places have drumsticks pretty cheap. Chicken legs. I actually found a place over in Fitzgerald where I work, Stone's Meat Market. They actually had a good sized package of them. I think there was like 8 or 10 in there, and I picked those up for like $3. And hey, we had some chicken legs, grilled them up. Do what you got to do. Yeah, thought that's what she was buying. Yeah, it's hard to cook a chuck steak. I've tried, and I thought I had a pretty good one, and it just it wound up being tough and just didn't work out. I said, now the Walmart Angus beef is pretty decent. I can cook it pretty well because I'm not cooking it well done. I'm cooking it kind of medium, very a little bit past medium. But if you if you go to the regular USDA steak in Walmart, if you look at it, you can tell a huge difference over the Angus because you don't hardly see any marbling through that piece of meat, the fat running through the meat. You don't hardly see it. I try to look for pieces of meat that look good as far as color wise, and they got the good marbling just all throughout. And you're gonna have a tender, juicy piece of steak. But if you're gonna grill it, you better have that grill screaming hot. If you want to get that good sear on it, and that gives you even more flavor. I got to do y'all steak video. Suburban Hillbilly asked me if I was gonna do it, but it was during the Steer Simper Challenge, so I decided to wait in case somebody wanted to do that. So now it's free game. So sometime soon, when I can afford it, we'll try to grill a New York strip on a grill. I don't care much for New York. Don't want to go there. Well, never been there, but I know I probably wouldn't care for it. But like I said, I've become fond of a New York strip steak, especially if you can get a good thick cut. Love it. Yes, deer tenderloin. That's the only thing about that deer. You got to be careful with it because there's not a lot of fat content and it's not very forgiving. You got to cook it right. I actually had somebody. I had a guy at the butcher shop. Well, there was a guy working out of a convenience store that had a little butcher thing going on, processing deer and stuff. And he actually cut some what they call butterfly steaks. You cut you a nice thick steak out of that tenderloin and cut it almost in two and let it fold out. It's like a butterfly. I actually did those one time. I mean, I was like 19, 20 years old, if I was that old. Uh, got a frying pan out, put some butter in it, and then poured some Worcestershire sauce in there and dropped them in. Threw some bell pepper and onion in there, put the lid on it, kind of smother fried it. Cooked them for a little bit, flipped them a time or two, got them out. And they were, I mean, they were tough as a line or not. And but they had a great flavor. So if you can find a way to cook them that way and not overdo it like I did, you'll have something. Just I ain't never gonna live that down. Cook on tailgate a time or two, almost get something on fire, and I may blow the truck up. Yes, Nanny Tam, you're right. Oh, I tell you some of the best deer meat I've had though. My cousin actually cooked it right here when he used to live on this spot. He found an old refrigerator, took everything out the bottom part, cut a hole in the back, and took a piece of sheet metal, rolled it up like a piece of pipe, and stuck it in that hole. Laid a 55-gallon drum over on its side, and on the bottom, cut a hole where he could run the pipe in there. He built a fire inside the 55-gallon drum, put a piece of tin in front of it, and yes, you do, Suburban Hillbilly. But no, I'm good. Y'all make it fun. Y'all make it awesome. But and inside, going to the freezer part in the refrigerator, he cut another hole, and he used the existing rack to cook a deer ham on. That Nanny Tam, that will be after I get some pickled jalapeno from Suburban Hillbilly, and that's how I'll set the bed on fire. Sometime in the middle of the night. but but I actually cooked a ham. Just put a deer ham, not a half a deer, a deer ham on that rack that was already in there. And man, he took and put it in tinfoil and he put bacon, a whole pack of bacon, just strips across the top of it, and cut up potatoes, carrots, onions, bell peppers, and wrapped. I caught my phone cord. I caught the cord on my phone charger. Sorry. But he wrapped it up and let it just cook all day. He left it open for a little bit, and then he wrapped it on up, and let it cook all day. Man, we got full just off the bacon and the potatoes and carrots and onions and all. Yep. Okay, at least I get a break before I set the bed on fire. At least it'll be summer. So, but yeah, that's been like one of some of the best deer I ever had. Which I've also had deep fried, what they call deer nuggets, cut up in chunks and batter and fried. And that, surprisingly, that was pretty dang good. I thought it'd be real tough, but it's not. Which I mean, I don't know what cut of meat they used. I mean, it could have been something off the ham with a little fat in there with it. Could have been the back strap. I have no idea. I keep missing the guy that's leasing the land from us. I might have to catch him this year before season starts. See if he can get me a doe. Chicken fried deer. Now that sounds really good too. Chicken fried deer steak. That's like one of my go-tos whenever I go to the Huddle House. chicken fried steak, hash browns all the way, maybe some grits, fried egg. Yeah, that's probably what it is. Uh, I, I was gonna. Well, I'll show you the card. This is the card that came with. It's the VIP card that came with these microphones. I guess something in that email will be the name. Cool pick. I don't know, but if you want to check them out, check them out. Like I said, $20. You get the one thing that plugs into your phone. If you video with your phone, you get the I guess the transmitter that plugs into your phone, and you get two microphones for $20, $19.99. And if they hold up, it's hard to beat. I don't know yet. I'll let y'all judge. I'll try to remember to find that link and put it in the video if I can. Y'all know me. I'm still trying to figure this whole thing out. uh, but y'all might want to check it out. Check them out. Get y'all one for yourself. Try them out if you don't have one. Uh, I'm just bad to not talk loud myself. I have to like consciously think about it and try to talk louder, especially in here with you guys. You probably couldn't hear me half the time tonight anyway, the way I talk. But I think this tablet picks up pretty good. I'm so glad my friend Wade bought this for me for Christmas. It's been a game changer. I went from the little 7-inch tablet to this one's like 8 and I think it goes out to 8 3/4. But I can actually see myself pretty good on the screen right now, and I can see like at least 4 or 5 of y'all in the chat on the side here. Like I said, my phone's turned off. I'm looking at the chat on the screen right here. If I miss anything, I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is up paper thin. But yeah, I mean, I'd probably get too carried away with the chicken fried steak. I'd probably like knock a hole in the table or something. I'll be taking out some aggression from work or something like that. I get upset, be like, Gina won't let me buy a camper. At Bear Bob, I've been trying to catch up on videos for a while, and I had so hard. There is literally, and I was in the collaboration for the tailgate time, and there's literally tons I have to watch, and I try to catch up on that. I mean, between work, trying to cook something to eat here, or trying to get a video out or something, or just trying to catch up watching YouTube. It's just you just can't never catch up. There's always something. So I get strangled tonight, y'all. So we know the currents of that. We're, right now, hey, do what you got to do in any time. Spend time with your son. That's always a good thing. Thought I had a text from somebody. It was something to do with the taxes. Gina got something done right. Yeah, Smart Hillbilly, I have not seen her for a while. Have a good night, anytime. I will be watching your video soon. So, uh, yeah, I have not seen her in a while. Don't know what's going on. I think she was. Tony said she was having some internet problems. I do not know. No idea. But I do miss some video because she'll cook, and she did a fine one for tailgate time herself, and she did a really fine one for steer December. And I don't know if I think I have. But I actually have a playlist for the Steer December challenge that I put on and almost failed at, but thankfully a lot of people jumped in and helped me out on that and made it something pretty good. Uh, but I actually have a playlist on my page. If y'all want to check it out and look at it, uh, there's some really good channels in there. I think Dale did 2 videos. Ginger did one. A lot of y'all did some great videos for that, and Tiffany did a really good one herself. Used a fine ribeye steak and made some great things. So yeah, I mean, yeah, if y'all want to check out that playlist, have at it. I know those channels would really appreciate a view and all that if you hadn't seen them. You know, if you have, it's fine. No. Sometimes once you've seen a video, you don't care to go back and watch it again. So I do sometimes go back and watch some of my videos so I can learn and see what I did wrong. Oh yeah, she's pretty dang good with that there smoker. I forget. It's been so long. I forget what she made for the tailgate time. Oh, I remember it was awesome. Oh yeah, she did the thing with the crackers. It's kind of like Ritz crackers with the oil and the seasonings and stuff. I got to go back and watch that. I want to check that one out and try that myself. And oh, what else? I cannot think of what else she did, but I'm gonna go back and watch it now, y'all. Got me thinking about it. Dang, you suburban hillbilly. But yeah, it is now officially 7:02. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry about that. But it's 7:02, and I know y'all need to get out here and watch some stuff. I'm gonna watch some stuff myself. Hate to leave y'all, but um, I gotta try to edit a video. I gotta try to watch Dan's video, Dale, Johnny's video. See if I can get him pretty and pooch at some point. So much to do, so little time. But I really appreciate each and every one of y'all. If I didn't say anything to you tonight, I'm sorry. If I missed you, I apologize. Because for some reason, I got to run my mouth and ain't stopped yet. But I hope y'all have a wonderful night. And if I don't see y'all again, have a great weekend. And hopefully I'll see y'all back here this time next week. Tell your friends. Hey, y'all have a wonderful night. I love each and every one of y'all. And we'll see y'all later. Hey, thank you, P. All right. I'll say it again. Love y'all. Good night.